Hi everyone, it's Dr. Joanna Ray, and I just wanted to show you in this video my 10-year performance on Vanguard. So this is actually in my brokerage account at the moment. And as you can see, my ending balance right now is $58,197. So I'm really close, just a little bit shy, maybe $2,000 shy of $60,000, which is a great goal for me to hit in the next couple of months. But actually, I just wanted to show you the one-year chart because this is actually when the U.S. stock market, the S&P 500 specifically, took kind of a dip. And this is showing you how low my portfolio went in that time period of around June 2022. And now it's all the way up here in June 2023. So the one-year gains are around 4%, 3.9%. The beginning balance was $39,200, and I actually made $14,000 worth of purchases, and my investment returns are about $4,134. So let me go ahead and show you kind of the 10-year chart, which I think is kind of interesting to see. Here we are in the 10-year performance, and I just wanted to show you kind of how my portfolio has been doing in the past 10 years. So we have here a blue line, which is representing the account balance, and then also a yellow line or orange line, which is representing my net purchases and withdrawals. And you can see that in around 2013, my gains, or my activity in this account was basically zero. I didn't have any money to invest in the stock market at that time. I was a PhD student in the midst of studying sustainability and the environment, and I had most of my money going towards tuition and living costs rather than investment. So at that time, I was in my early 30s and I didn't have a lot to actually put into the market. So my portfolio value stayed at around 20-ish, around $23,000. And those had been gains mostly from investing in the previous decade from around 2007. So I made about, I think, $9,000 total in terms of up until that period. I can't access that data anymore on Vanguard as far as I can tell. In the period of, around 2016 to 2018, I actually started working, but at that time I didn't have enough money to invest in the market. So I actually withdrew some money. As you can see here, the yellow line goes down. And then around 2019, I actually started withdrawing money. It's not that I was using the money, I was actually putting it in a Robinhood account, and I was trying to do dividend investing and purchasing individual stocks and, trying my hand at kind of dividend growth investing. And so that's why you see kind of the drop in the portfolio value as well as withdrawals from the account. So I believe it was around 20,000 that I withdrew in total. And then around 2020, I started getting really serious about investing. And I was still kind of debating at that time between dividend investing and index investing, which I had always done in the past. And I started leaning towards more of a capital appreciation approach versus a dividend growth approach. And part of the reason was because I did not see myself at the time making enough money with the current job that I had to grow my portfolio value to a high enough level that I could live off dividends without selling dividend stocks for capital appreciation or gains. So I consulted with a few friends of mine who had invested previously, and they had made more gains on growth stocks and also in index investing. And then I kind of shifted my emphasis. So as you can see from this trough in 2020, at that point I started investing and really putting money into the market. So the portfolio value went from around 15,000 to about 40,000 in about a year. And part of that also was shifting money from Robinhood back into Vanguard, back into the S&P 500 index, VFIAX, now also purchasing VTI. So from my experience of purchasing stock, I was more comfortable purchasing ETFs, which are exchange traded funds, which trade more like a stock, which means you can actually purchase these ETFs at various prices throughout the day, whereas a mutual fund, you only have transactions at one period of the day. So that is kind of my little story here on my 10-year performance. And as you can see, from 2021 to 2022, portfolio value was very steady at 40,000, primarily because of kind of the dip in the market in that time period. Actually, it's kind of like early 2022, but then I actually started putting more money again into the stock market, specifically index funds, the VTI in this case. So my portfolio then, grew, and it went up to about now 58,000. So I anticipate reaching 60,000 maybe in the next month or two. I am pumping money as much as possible into the market, even though we are kind of reaching back to market highs. And so that's my portfolio in the past 10 years. As you can see at the top here, I have made $22,000 worth of purchases, and my investment returns are about $16,000. That's it for today. And if you like this video, please click like and subscribe. It helps so much with the algorithm and also makes you see further content like this.